Welcome to Stop Being Stupid, the podcast. That's right, I'm your host, Good Folk. And today, we off in the Wisdom Works studio. You already know. Check in, man, downstairs right there. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when we go live on Sundays at 9. And you'll be able to tune in to some of the other videos we done created and that we gonna create in the future. So check it out, man. Back to the story, man. Back to the storyboard. You know what I'm talking about? Checking out a video, man. Heard January 20th, Trump is changing your credit score. Let's get to it. Oh, first, let me give a shout out to the content creator, Sherry Beckley. Shout out to Sherry Beckley. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out Sherry Beckley. Let's get back to it.
President Donald Trump has made some big changes when it comes down to credit reports and scores, especially with ending the dominance of FICO and the credit bureaus, especially when it comes down to mortgages, where there has been a removal of a minimum credit score to help get more people approved for mortgages. Now he's making another big change when it comes down to credit. And he has it slated for January 20th, 2026. Now, with this change, this would help millions of Americans to improve their credit score and be very beneficial to just about every American. But of course, there's always opposition, especially when it comes from big corporations. So in this video, we're going to break down.
Now, ask yourself, why would they, want to stand in the way of you getting good credit, and bettering your credit? Tell me why. Seems like, to me, they will root for it, right? When you have better credit, you'll be able to spend more. So the economy should grow. The big corporations should make a lot more money. Seems like it would make sense that way, but you know how the rich people think, man.
That he's trying to implement, and the plots of big corporations to push back against this change because they're slated to lose a lot of money. And what you need to do to position yourself to take advantage of this change so you can see a massive increase in your credit score. And we're going to break it down in this video.
President Donald Trump says he wants to put a limit on credit card interest rates. Trump says credit card companies are ripping off the American public and is calling for a one-year cap on interest rates at 10% beginning as soon as January 20th. Now, here to break this down, editor-in-chief at Investopedia, Caleb Silver. Caleb, thanks for joining me. How might this cap affect credit card users and their banks?
Well, if that cap was at 10%, that would almost cut in half what APRs are on average for credit cards right now. They're somewhere between 19.5% and 21.5% on average, but if you have poor credit, you may be paying as much as 30%.
Now, one of the major issues that people are having with their credit scores right now is high credit card debt. And this affects their utilization, which is 30% of their credit score. Now, the reason why many people are in credit card debt because of the high inflation, especially kicking up during 2022 and on from the pandemic and a lot of stimulus being put in the system. Everything went up except for people paycheck. So in order for them...
Now, gotta make it make sense. Why would everything get shot, skyrocket? You know what I'm saying? They done put money into the system, and then they void it out by raising all the prices to everything around it. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, they don't even want to give you a raise on your paycheck. So it just don't add up. Really, they robbing you. They really robbing you. It's a nice way to rob you. It ain't a strong arm robbery. It's a strong mind robbery. Pay attention. So
survive, they've been using their credit cards because their actual salary could not keep pace with the new cost of living. And this has had Americans rack up tons of credit card debt from no fault of their own because they didn't cause the pandemic, but still they're fighting this high credit card debt from this high cost of living.
Right.
That would lower the interest payments that borrowers are making on a month-in, month-out basis just to service their credit card debt. That could bring down costs a lot for families, especially when you consider the fact that the average credit card debt is around $7,000 per borrower right now, and the average borrower is paying somewhere between $900 and $1,100.
It's a lot of money
in interest payments. If that's cut in half, that goes down to $500 or $600, and that's some serious savings.
Now, with this 10%
That's some serious savings, baby. That's some serious saving. What y'all gonna do, man? Y'all better stop hating on my dog right now. At least if you gonna hate, you know what I'm saying, know specific about what you're hating about. Don't just hate. Investigate, study, know what you upset about or what you dislike. You know what I'm saying? And go about it that way. That's all I can say, man.
will allow people to pay off their current credit card debt faster and allow them to have more money for savings and to put towards their cost of living. So this would be really great. And the side effect of this will actually increase their credit score, because once you pay down your credit card debt, you start to see your score go up.
Skyrocket.
It improves your utilization on your credit score, and it helps people make on-time payments, which is the biggest chunk of your credit score, which is payment history, 35%.
Check it out. Most people, you know what I'm saying, that I know, they like to pay their bills. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to be, on other people's money and stuff like that, man. Most people are decent people. You know what I'm saying? They like to pay their bills on time. Most people, if they was in a situation where they could do that all the time, they would probably do that. So, getting a tax break, on the people that pay the most taxes, which is the middle class and the poor, and I think that would be a great break. A lot of weight off your shoulders. Allow you to catch up, get yourself basically a mini reset. Whether they play tricks on the back end and kill all that later, right now, get yourself together, get your credit together, and try to keep it steady and be ready for whatever change come. That way you stay in good graces with the credit bureaus. They offer you more money. Your utilization goes up. You know what I'm saying? So your utilization goes up. Gotcha. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it together. Let's finish checking it out.
Utilization is 30%, so that's 65% of your credit score. So this will be very beneficial, so people can recoup from this high cost of living.
That's what I just said. People will be able to recoup. You'll be able to reset.
As Americans struggle with debt, could this also affect how many people can qualify for a credit card?
Yeah, and you could see the credit card industry not liking this news at all if this were to go through, either through executive action or through legislation. So what would they do? They would tighten lending standards, and that would push borrowers who don't have good credit, who they don't want to lend to, out to other services like buy now, pay later, or payday loans, which could be a little bit more dangerous. So
now, of course, banks and credit card companies are not happy about this because they stand to lose some major profits. But at the end of the day, they're already making money.
They scams is being shut down. So that you got to look at it and have some common sense, man. But I really don't support nobody because I don't even vote. I don't vote. I don't believe in voting. You know what I'm saying? My king ain't here on earth right now. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell me I ain't got nothing to do with nothing or whatever, but I'm still following the rules that y'all set. So, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot to do with a lot. So I just pray about it and alter your thought process through spiritual connections. You know what I'm saying? However you want to put it. But that's the play, man.
Over this, especially with 29% interest rates, how are people really going to effectively get out of debt? But their plan is to push back by actually making it harder for people to get approved for credit, especially if you have bad or troubled credit. So with that, that could slow down lending for people in that category, but it can also push them to buy now, pay later types of products like Klarna and Afterpay, things like that, alternative lenders. Now, these may also trap people in debt if they cannot get bank loans. But at the same time, this can force banks to compete. Remember, banks only make money primarily off of interest. Some annual fees they make money off, but interest is their main.
So they got to hold out. The banks got to try to hold out when that push comes. I'm going to predict that they probably won't be able to hold out. They'll be looking for a bailout, and the president that's in there now probably ain't going to bail them out. That's why he pushing them to ask him for a bailout, and he probably won't get it. He probably won't give it to him. So, you know what I'm saying? Just think ahead. Trump playing chess. They called him dumb, but I believe he's one of the smartest presidents I done seen out there that done float through. And I ain't talking about the ones that I lived under. I'm talking about all of them. Just going through history, he's one of the top presidents. You know what I'm saying? Whether that benefited me or not, I don't know. But just looking at it, as if it was a movie or something, and I'm just watching a character play his role. Trump big dogging right now. He's smart, man. You know what I'm saying?
Business model. So if they have those players come in,
Some say the devil's smart.
compete because they won't be able to stay
Take that how you want to take it.
without you. So that in the long term can be better off for Americans, but in the first 2 years, you may see a lot of people get denied for credit, especially with lower credit scores.
The credit card industry and the banking association, the big lobby that backs this industry, does not want this to happen at all. Yet,
Yep.
This is a campaign promise that Trump made while he was on the campaign tour coming in to office this year, and he'd like this to go into place, as you said, by January 20th, a year from the inauguration.
Now, initially, you will see banks tighten it up for approvals, especially with people with bad or troubled credit, because they want to charge you more interest. Now, with the month of January, I am doing my credit kickoff, and this is every Saturday right here on YouTube at 8 p.m. Central
Every
Time.
Saturday.
This is designed to help you increase your credit score by 100 points in 30 days by me giving you some hacks and
Check it out. Check it out. Let's take a moment. Y'all check out my product, man. We got T-shirts. We got lawn maintenance companies. We got Scooper Poop. Y'all check us out, man. Little advertisement, man, so y'all peep it. Good Folk Enterprises and More, LLC, your professional lawn maintenance company. The best. Put it to the test.
To get the clean edges in the lawn, that's how you know I care for mine. Keep the blade sharp, trimming on the line, and the sunshine bright, not a cloud in the sky.
Big dog sitting by the old oak tree.
All right, back to it, man. Check it out. We off in the Wisdom Works studio today, man, and we just hanging out, man. We checking out a little video about some credit. Miss Beckley, you know what I'm saying, over there. So y'all make sure y'all go check out Miss Sherry Beckley and at her channel. She do a great job speaking on credit and all that. Hey, we'll enlighten your brain on some credit, so check it out. Let's get to it.
information to help you improve your credit score. So if you'd like to join that, subscribe to the channel and hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I go live. Now, with my elite credit system, users like Sean is getting great results. He was able to go from a 612 credit score with all his credit scores over 770 in a matter of 6 months. And now he's at an 803 credit score. So if you need my help with your credit with my AI software and credit coaching, that link is in the description of the video and in the pinned comment section. So initially, this is going to be very good. Americans on average has $7,000 worth of credit card debt. So this can help reduce their payments of interest to credit card debt that's currently on average of $900 a month. So if they can cap that interest rate at 10%, this they can apply to get out of that credit card debt and actually afford to live and help them maintain their credit score, because this will reduce their monthly payments and they can make their payments on time to maintain their credit. But the opposite effect initially may happen, especially with people with lower credit scores, to enable them to get bank loans. So it's important to focus on increasing your credit score, and if this goes through, to know about it, to take advantage of it, to make sure that you're really attacking your credit card debt. And if you're doing that, you're automatically going to see your score increase because your utilization will improve. So hopefully Donald Trump can get this policy pushed through and actually help Americans improve their credit score and get out of debt. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you haven't,
Hopefully the information was helpful. Just want to tap in there, man. I was just breezing through trying to figure out something to talk about, something to do a little show on, something to holler at y'all about, you feel me? So I figure credit would be a good topic to, get into the vibe tonight. That ain't the real show, just a little pre-show, a little setup, a little touch in while I'm waiting on my equipment. Supposed to be going to pick it up, finna make a call to see if they unloaded the truck and got my piece off. You know what I'm saying? And if so, I'm gonna shut down for the night, go pick up my stuff, and then come on back and set it up in the studio and go from there. You know what I'm saying? Got a full day of work tomorrow. Got to do commercial work on the lawn maintenance company tomorrow. So I ain't gonna promise y'all I'm gonna tell back in here right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it real. I ain't even gonna promise y'all I'm coming back tonight. What I'm gonna do is ask you to show up 9 o'clock on Sundays. I'm gonna be going live, baby.
I used to ride with a crew down these G-Ville streets.
However y'all vibe, man. That's what we gonna do. 9 o'clock. Sunday nights. Stop being stupid.
Should I savor? I wanna be saved.